Thanks. So we are going to discuss about the prehistoric cultures in Telangana. The mainly we are depends on the archaeological tools or archaeological sources, which is in the people who are used, the primitive people who are used that articles like the hand tools and the paints, rock paints, and the cave paints. So they are preserved, they are lived in the caves. So that's why we are gathered that tools in previous cultures. So the sources are mainly in 1842. The Meadows Taylor, 1842. The Meadows Taylor, he excavated at he find out the the ground or polished stone axes in 1842. So that is located at Ling Shugur. Ling Shugur. So then the prehistoric cultures are enlightened. Start from that date. So according to the father of the prehistoric cultures, Robert Brute Fourth. So he was excavated in 1863 at near the Madras. It is called as Pallavaram. So that is also excavated. The Bruce Fort, along with his son, he excavated in 1884 at Betam Chella of Rayalaseema in Kurnool. Caves of Bella Surgam. In that excavations, so find out the discovery of man for human fossils. So so yesterday, previously we are discussed yesterday in 1914, the seventh Nizam, the last Nizam of Hyderabad, he established the archaeological department. So, Ghulam Yazdani, he supported to him, and he around the Telangana, he excavated so many sites. He find out the so many sites. The Mir Usman Ali Khan established a separate department, that is the archaeological department. So that is find out the 1953. The book is released at the time of seventh Nizam. So which is gathered the information about the prehistoric cultures in Telangana. That is archaeological sites in Hyderabad. So the book is released by at 1953. So in that book, they are mentioned 1118. So they are find out that sites. So among them, they are all announced that protective sites or protective archaeological sites are reserved archaeological sites. So afterwards, the archaeological department continued their excavations in Telangana. So, as part of in Andhra Pradesh, then the Telangana state is not established separately. That's why the Andhra Pradesh archaeological department is excavated in Telangana region. The Nagarjuna Sagar and Eleshwaram. So, which is wrapped locations. Wrapped locations are excavated through the archaeological department. So, who is the advocate of Hyderabad? So, Thakur Raja Ram Singh, Thakur Raja Ram Singh, he was being a lawyer. In spite of that, he decides his taste is on the archaeological sites. So that's why he went to along the he wandering along with the archaeological department, and he find out the so many excavations in Godavari Valley Basin. Godavari Valley Basin, he excavated so many sites. So in Telangana, what I say, the Godavari Basin also located the main towns like Manchiryala. So in the district of Manchiryala, the Yamanpalli, the village, excavated the 160 million years age of Jurassic, the age of Jurassic, Kotasaurus Yemen Palensis, Kotasaurus Yemen Palensis. So the dinosaur is discovered by them. So the dinosaur is along 14 meters of long and the 5 meters of height. So that big dinosaur was discovered at the village of Yamanpalli of Manchiral. It is now preserved at the Birla Center Dinosaurium. So it is the witness of the Telangana is having the rich culture of prehistoric sites. So in the after the Jurassic age, the human being was raised in the earth. So in Telangana region, the mainly focused on Telangana region, the prehistoric cultures or primitive man was born at the time of 2.3 to 1.7 million years ago, which is called Homo habilis age. Homo habilis man. So the Homo habilis man, the primitive man, he was before the Christ 2.3, 2 lakhs 30,000 years ago. The primitive man was born in Telangana, wandering from the 2.3 million years to 1.7 years. So, wandering in that period, the primitive man is called that Homo habilis man. So, the second man is Homo erectus. He start from 1.9 million years ago. He was born, and he continued till 1.7 million years. So the 2.5 lakhs of years, the primitive man lived as a Homo erectus. Homo erectus. And the next one, the man was evaluated as Homo sapien or Neanderthal man. So this Neanderthal man lived the 2 lakhs years to 40,000 years ago, which is Pleistocene age. Nothing but called it is ice age. Nothing but it is called as ice age. So the 40,000 years ago, the man was called Neanderthal man. So after the 40,000 years, the man was evaluated as a wise man. So he is called as Homo sapien. Homo sapien from the beginning of 40,000 years to till now also we called that wise man is called Homo sapien. So this is the primitive evolution of the primitive human being or the primitive man. So next we are going to the prehistoric ages. So you know very well the prehistoric age is divided into three parts. Those are the the prehistoric Paleolithic age, you know very well. The Paleolithic age also be divided into the three parts: the lower, middle, and the upper Paleolithic ages. So, in this regard, so we are we explained about that the worldwide these divisions are divided like Paleolithic, uh, the Mesolithic or Middle Age, Stone Age, or Neolithic ages. So, in Paleolithic age, in our Telangana, it is called as Pleistocene age throughout the world, throughout the globe. So, the Paleolithic age is called Pleistocene, which is nothing but ice age. So it is divided into three parts. So that is the hunting and food gathering. So these divisions are divided into stone ages like Paleolithic ages like lower, middle, and upper Paleolithic age. The evolution of the early man. So he was the lower Paleolithic age. The man was used the technological tools. Please unmute your Abeda Urus. So the Paleolithic man used the tools of technology. So the choppers or chopping technique by the stones. So the hand axes and the cleaver and also the arrow shaped the tool and the picks and the discoids and the chopping tools and scrapers. So he used through that stones, which type of stones? They are coarse grained and quartzite stone. So that stone is available for chopping the animals or chopping the meat to the animals. So they are used that type of tools. Though are available for us in they are excavated in the area of the Krishna and Tungabhadra river basin. So it is also mainly focused on the tributary of Tungabhadra, Penneru. The Penneru concentrated the tools industry at the chert tools. So they are used the type of stone is chalcodony. The type of stone tool is called as chalcodony. It is find out at the place of Godavari, lower Godavari Valley, and they are find again also that is wood fossils at the place of the forest region, which is we are discussed yesterday, the Warangal forest region that is called as Eturu Nagaram forest. So this age, the lower Paleolithic age man mainly centralized at the place of lower Godavari and the Ramagundam and Sirpur, Kagajnagar, and Vemanapalli. So, etc., etc. These places are the main sites of Telangana region Paleolithic ages. So, next we are going to the Middle Paleolithic age. So, the Middle Paleolithic age timed as the 1,30,000 to 50,000 before the Christ. So this is they are used the flake tools and scrapers and the borers and awls. They are used that primitive man at the time of 1,30,000 to 50,000, the middle of that period. The primitive man used the tools, type of tools, the flake tools and scrapers and borers, as well as that awls. So it is the higher Paleolithic age. The people was evaluated as modern man, evaluated as modern man. So in this period, the people of Telangana, they are concentrated on Godavari and Krishna river basins. So in this period, the river basins are concentrated. The modern primitive man, he is evaluated from the lower to middle to upper. So the upper Paleolithic age mainly focused on the period of 40,000 before the Christ, 40,000 years ago to the 10,000 years before the Christ. So these people are used like that. The stone tools are. He enlightened about that bones, woods, and stones. He used along with the stone tools. He used the bone tools along with the wood tools. So the stone, he was used that blades and he painted on rocks. He painted in the caves. So the rock paintings and the cave paintings we are find out the primitive man's cultures. So as well as that, the man was evaluated as a wise man. The primitive man was evaluated as a wise man, which is we are previously we called that Homo sapien. Homo sapien. He was evaluated as Homo sapien man. So in this Homo sapien man is being a wise man, he discovered the so many tools and he made the so many tools like with handles, like a sickle, like a axe, like a hammer. So he used the tools, yeah, along with the stones, along with the bones, along with the wood. So these tools are developed. The technology, the tool technology is developed in the period of Mesolithic age in Telangana region, which is he made like that hand axes and cleaver and the circle picks and the discords and chopping tools and scrapers. So these also the tools also evaluated as the minimize. The tools are minimized. The they are left that barbarian tools and they are made as a smoother and thinner, smoother and thinner. So the middle age of this period called as Mesolithic age. In this regarding this period 10,000 BC to the 3,000 BC, these the modern man, yeah, he evaluated as a modern man. So it is the age of revolutions. So in this period, the ancient man changed as the food gatherer, changed as he sometimes he left the hunting and sometimes he gathering the food and he laid the foundations for the agriculture. So this is the main we are identified that the these years he is use the agricultural tools like he, he used that stone is the chert and the stone is jasper and like that stone is chalcodony and agate and quartz and crystal. So these tools are used for the agriculture, and these tools are used for the ornaments, and these tools are used for the domestic tools. So the man, there is no doom, but he wandering in spite of that, he lived in the cave, and he maybe try to trial and trace the tools, and he followed that trial and trace food gathering, and he laid the foundation for agriculture. So afterwards he was evaluated again. He was evaluated from the beginning of 3000 to 1500 BC before the Christ. So you know very well this period was very wise period. This is called as Neolithic period in Telangana region. So this Neolithic man was very wise. He settled, he being a, he was settled the life, and he grounding, and he grounding the tools, and he made the tools with the metal, along with the metal. So this period called as the Chalcolithic period, and this period was depends on, he is not hunting, he is not food gathering, his dwellings are laid the foundation in the Neolithic period. So that dwellings are going to be it is moved as a settled life. So he stock beading. So he dominated as a stock beading, and this period was he started the agriculture. That's why the according to the garden child, who was the uh, eminent archaeologist, so historian also. So he was. This is the called as the Neolithic period. Is called as Neolithic Revolution. So Neolithic revolution. Why? Because of he changed as a the revolutionary events. The events are like he was settled life. He started that settled life. He started the agriculture. He was maintained the animal husbandry, and he planted the so many herbal plants, and he made the tools available, which is available for domestic and which is available for agriculture. So that's why this period is nothing but Neolithic revolution according to the Gordon Child. So the main revolution is in this period. He made the parts by the pottery. So the pottery tools are very much useful to the Neolithic man. So these tools are excavated at the Telangana and the Rayalaseema of between the Telangana and Rayalaseema of Krishna River Basin. So, and above the northern part of Telangana also be excavated so many sites of Neolithic age. The people find out that the Godavari river basin, so so many sites are there, Eleshwaram, Saleshwaram of Nalgonda district, and the Mudmula of the Mahabubnagar district. So many sites are there in the Nalamala forest. So many sites of Neolithic man, and the Eturu Nagaram, which is located in erstwhile Warangal region. It is so those are excavated in the region of that river basins. So we know very well. Now we are aware about that the primitive man divided into the ages are divided into through the tools The tools are made by the only the stone. When they are used, the stone is called as stone ages. The stone ages nothing but in the Greek Latin words that those are Paleolithic, which means the old stone, and the Mesolithic, which is nothing but middle stone, and the Neolithic, which is nothing but new stones. So the stony ages. So afterwards, he was being a wise man. He find out that he discovers the metals. The metals are firstly he find out that metal is copper. So that's why the copper is treated as the chalco. So that's why it is called as Chalcolithic age. So the chalco used along with the stone. That's why the period is called Chalcolithic age. The copper mixed along with the tin, that is the bronze. It is nothing but the Bronze Age. It is concentrated in Telangana. That period is called between the 3000 before the Christ to 1000 before the Christ. So this period, they are find out the smelting the copper and bronze. So you know very well the Indus people were used that called as the Bronze Age. They are exaggerated. They are expanded their civilization. You know very well Indus Valley civilization expanded from the Indus River to which is the region of the Maharashtra, nearest to the Telangana region, which is Nasik region. So afterwards, the people, these Neolithic sites are throughout the Telangana when the forests, where the forests were located, these sites are existed in the Neolithic sites. And afterwards, they are Chalcolithic also be changed from the Neolithic man, changed as the Chalcolithic technology. And he discovered afterwards at the time of 1000 BC until now also the man was the Homo sapien or the modern man was used the much of tools along with the stones, bones, wood, and newly he discovered at the time of 1000 BC iron. This is called Ayo. Ayo nothing but the iron. It is called Iron Age. So from before the Christ 1002 until now also, till now also, it is called that Iron Age. Why? Because of we are using the tools through the iron. So in these ages, given the information about the technology of the primitive man, the history is divided through the scripts. You know very well the scriptural divisions. You know very well that prehistoric period, proto-historic period, and historic period. So, what about the prehistoric age? Prehistoric age, nothing but it is scriptless age. Scriptless age. There is no script. That is, age is called the prehistoric age. The second one is proto-historic age. The proto-historic age is nothing but there is a script, but it is not readable. So the age is called the script is like a pictography. So they are discovered that pictures, but they are not readable that pictures. So that is called proto-historic period, and which is readable. So the scriptural history is called historical period. So now in this historical period, we find out the Shodasha Mahajanapadas throughout the India, the smaller states called as Janapadas. The Janapadas, among that 16 Janapadas, one of the Janapada. Yesterday we are discussed about that Asmaka. So the Asmaka was discovered at the river basin of Godavari. The named the place of Potana, or nowadays it is called Bodhan. Potana, nowadays it is called Bodhan. So in this period, they are used the big stones for the tombs. That's why it's stone. It is called the megalithic. Mega, the large, huge stones they are used. So these megalithic stones were used at so many places. So the Iron Age places are primarily we are excavated at the place of Dhulikatta and Eleshwaram, Nagarjunakonda, and Kadambapur, Peda Bankur, Kotilingala, and Kesanapalli. So we know very well. Yesterday we are discussed about these sites for the early dynasties. They are place of early dynasties, which is excavated the coins and monuments and inscriptions are we are find out that places. And besides that, these sites are Iron Age sites. We are find out we are discovered that places of Dhulikata, Eleshwaram, and Nagarjunakonda, Kadambapur, and Pedavankur, Kotilingala, and Kesanapalli. So afterwards, the megaliths were they are built the tombs. What I say, they are built the tools. The tools were cultured. They are made the pottery, and they are made that stones smoothen and smaller and thinner and larger. So the stone technology, the stone tool technology, and the iron technology, and the wood technology, and the bone tools technology was developed at this Iron Age at this time. So the tombs are divided into the tombs. There are various types. They are constructed that burials. That burials are constructed various times. The types of burials is called as the four types. The first type is pit burials. They are digging the pits and they are buried. They are covered the big stone, the slate of a big stone. So that is called pit burials or cairns or cairns. So, and the second one is cyst burials. Cyst burials, they are symbolically, they are just like they are made that the circle that is called before the buried that dead body, they are prepared with the stones and covered with the slate stones. So this is called cyst burials and the dolmens. Dolmens are you are find out aware about that through the newspapers. So many are recently excavated. MLK Murthy and Bhaskara Murthy and Raju sir, and recently our eminent excavator Devanapalli Satyanarayana. So these people are used for that they are visited that sites and they are discovered that sites. So that sites are mainly located so many places. The nearest to the Khammam town and nearest to the Eleshwaram, Saleshwaram of Eturu Nagaram and Singapore, and the dolmens are at the place of nearest to the Manchira, I think, Bokkalagutta, and these places are where the hill stations, where the nearest to the water bodies, the hill stations and water bodies nearest to that areas, the people were built that dolmens. The dolmens are made through the large, huge stones are covered as a room. Covered as a room. That room, the stone, large type of stones made that room is called the dolmens. So the rock burials, those are nothing but cave burials. Those are nothing but caves. They are made prepare that caves. Afterwards they are insert the dead body. They are insert the dead body. That's why it is called the rock cut, rock cut burials. So these burials are excavated throughout Telangana. So the northern Telangana mainly concentrated that areas are Budigapalli, and Kadambapur, Pedabbankur, and Kaparala Goodu, and Alipur, Dornakal, Mangapet, Kolakonda, and Narmetta. Once again, the sites are in northern Telangana, the Budigapalli, Kadambapur, and Pedabbankur, and Kaparalagudu, Alipur, Dornakal, and Mangapeta, Kolkonda, Narmetta. So the southern Telangana also be a large number of sites are excavated, like the places are the Pullur and Shivaru Venkatapur, Chagatur, and Peddamarur, Chinnamarur, Irla Dinne. This is nothing but Virula Dinne. And Uppalapadu, and Amrabad, Nagarjunakonda as the part of southern Telangana sites. So mainly around the Hyderabad city also so many burials are excavated which belongs to the megalithic burials. So the megalithic burials are excavated at Hyderabad and Rangareddy district, erstwhile Hyderabad and Rangareddy districts. So Hasmatpet, you know very well, it is the main city nowadays, and the Maulali, and Boyinpalli, and Gurram Guda. So Gurram Guda. So these places are excavated. These places are the mark of the milestones of the megalithic cultures. Megalithic cultures. So particularly these megalithic cultures, the dead bodies buried along with the man, which tools are used, which animals are used, those are also buried if those are alive. So you know very well, if the dog is alive, the dog's what is the dog's animal? So those are also buried along with the man's dead body. So which is the pet of dogs? The pets are the cats and the birds also buried along with the dead bodies of the man. So those are called separate culture. This is a separate culture during the megalithic age. That's why the megalithic those are called megalithic cultures. So the arts of the primitive man, the arts of primitive man, or the Stone Age arts of the Stone Age man is so the primitive man mainly painted in the caves through the various type of colors. You know very well in the paints of like Ajanta, Ellora, and Bimbetka. So like the type of paints also they are painted in Telangana region also. So the rock shelters are the evidence for that paints. So the paintings are used the different colors and different. The paints are the painted as symbols and motifs and the packings and the printings and petroglyphs and these rock arts mainly concentrated at mainly Mahabubnagar district are nothing but the nearest to the Nallamala forest region. Nothing but Nallamala forest region. You knows very well the primitive man lived at the forests. You knows very well that that's why the forests are located in Telangana mainly. They are concentrated at the Godavari river basin of northern Telangana and Krishna river basin of southern Telangana. The northern Telangana Godavari valley region which is located in Nagaram forest and the southern part of Telangana, which is concentrated on the Krishna River basin, the Nallamala forest. So the primitive man also lived in that regions as the which is called that the paintings and the rocks, the caves he made as Sanganoni Palli in Mahabubnagar district. It is nearest to the Maktal, Sanganoni Palli. So in this period, so microlithic tools are excavated there. So in that microlithic tools, along with the paints, the paints are painted on the tools. The paints are like the deer and the tortoise and the man or woman and the other animal paints. They are painted on the tools and they are painted on the rocks. They are painted in the caves. So that paintings are enlightened the history of primitive man, which is the tastes of that primitive man. So we know the history from that paints. We know the history from the tools. So like that in Dupadgattu, another site is Dupadgattu. It is also be located in Mahabubnagar district. It is also be located in Mahabubnagar district. It is nearest to the Kodangal. Kodangal, not a Varangal. Kodangal. So the Kodangal, Dupadgattu, there is also excavated so many sites, just like they are used that color, red color. So they are painted the geometric symbols. They are used that geometric symbols, triangular, rectangular, square, circle, half moon, like that diagrams are they are painted on that tools, on that caves, on that rocks, on the stones. So along with they are the bull also they are painted like the bull seems to be like the Indus Valley civilization. We know that bull. So like that bull also painted in Mahabubnagar district, Dupadgattu. And you know very well the Mudumula or Mudumal. Mudumula or Mudumal. So it is also nearest the village. It is also nearest to the Maktal, which is located in Mahabubnagar district again. So Mahabubnagar district is a symbol of the primitive cultures, the symbol of ancient cultures. So the Mudumula or the Mudumal. So this village is enlightened that megalithic burials. The along with that burials, so the animals, the cows and the buffaloes and the bulls are accessed. So, and again, the religious concept primarily, firstly, we are discovered at the place of Mudumula. So, the nude mother goddess, just like the picture is seems to be like the nude mother goddess like Jogulamba. So the idol is excavated at the Mudumula village. So We know about that sculpture is enlightened. The sculpture enlightened for us that that is aware as the religious concept raised in the primitive man at the time of the megalithic age or megalithic cultures. So the next one is they are Doshila Gattu. Doshigala Gattu. So it is also nearest to the Kalvakurti in Mahbubnagar district. It is also located Kalvakurti nearest to the Kalvakurti Mahbubnagar district. So they are also it is belongs to the microlithic stage. It is the period of microlithic age. So here also they are painted that paintings and so many idols like the primitive man's. The idols are excavated in that site. So next one is at Sangha Reddy district, Eddanuru. The Sangha Reddy district, Eddanuru. So in this place, they are excavated the tools of microlithic tools and Neolithic tools. Microliths and Neoliths. The tools are excavated at Danur, and the same time they are excavated that at a Medak district, the Vargal, the Medak district, Vargal. So there is also excavated the burials, the megalithic burials, and the historic period also. They are excavated the idols, or they are excavated that symbols of oxes and the warriors, like they are wearing the weapons. They are wearing the weapons. The idols excavated as that human beings, the male and female idols are excavated there. The mans were wearing the weapons like knives and axes and choppers, so and arrowheads. So these type of tools they are wearing at the place of Vargal, and there is also excavated the geometrical and non-geometrical tools. So the another site is excavated at the time of Kokapeta in Rangareddy district. Kokapeta in Rangareddy district also, it is also excavated the microlithic age or the Mesolithic age and the megalithic paints. The megalithic paints were excavated. So in that paints, the group of deers were painted on the stones. So there is also the geometrical idols, the geometrical tools, and the paintings, geometrical paintings also excavated. So those are also colored in red. Those are also, the paints are also colored in red. The human beings, the male and female idols are colored, the paints are colored with the red and black. So are the so this is also a very good site of archaeological site. There is a excavated so many types of idols, and there is excavated so many types of tools and paints are excavated. So these those sites also belongs to the 5 minutes. 5 minutes. So there's those sites also excavated like the microlithic age. So and ending of the age of microlithic age and the starting of Neolithic age. So many paintings in at Pandavagutta, and they are made the so many idols, and they are painted the on the tools and the rocks. So that paintings are seems to be a the what is that cow huts and cow sheds, and they are painted like that cows and oxes and bulls and the fish. They are painted that fish and the warriors, the pictures of warriors. So along they are wearing seems to be wearing that weapons like swords and axes. So they are wearing like that, and they are the paintings are they are raising, they are swording the horses. They are swording that horses, and the paints are seems to be the red colored and white colored and what is the blue and yellow, the blue and yellow, green and what pale gray, green and pale gray. So the purple color also they are used that paints at Pandavalagattu. So here we are aware knows about that from the Pandavalagattu side. We are knowing that. So the people were the cultured, the people were already they are civilized people. So they know horse. Why? Because of they are painted horse riding. So we are knows about that picture indicate that fish. So they ate the fishes also, and we knows about that culture is they are eating the fish. Knows the people they are eating the fish. They are riding the what is the horses, and they are wearing the weapons. So it is also seems to be they are established a group of people, or they established a small village kingdoms like that, or small village societies. They are newly established on that centers. So it is seems to like that. So they are used multicolors. There is nowhere in primitive cultures these type of colors used by the primitive people, or the ancient people are not used these type of colors. So they are used nowadays. What we are looking that colors, the people belongs to the who are belongs to the that Pandavalagattu people. Those are also used that what is the colored, the red, white, green, blue, and yellow, and purple. So these colors are the people were used in the at the place of Pandavalagattu site, which is the end of the microlith age. Microlith age. So next one, the main site is at Khammam district, the Ramchandrapuram, located at Khammam district. So it is also belongs to the megalithic age. So you don't confuse about this the megaliths means the huge stones, the big stones covered for the tombs, the big stones covered to the tombs, or the big stones are the burials are covered through the big stones. Those cultures are called as the megalithic cultures or megalithic ages. So these at Khammam district Ramchandrapur also the historical paints, historical paints are excavated, and those are also the animals are excavated. The animal paintings are excavated, enlightened, and they are the excavated here the vagina of women. The vagina of women also excavated here, and the geometrical symbols also excavated here, and the uh, motifs and the paints of human beings, and those are in colored red, and they are painted on the paintings in Ramchandrapuram. Those people belongs to Neolithic stage, the ending of the Neolithic stage. The not only ending of the Neolithic stage, they are used the megaliths in the period of ending the period of Neolithic. They are used the big used that stones. On that stone, they are painted the paintings like the animals. So, firstly, we are find out there at Ramachandrapuram, their flowers are painted. So there is no sites in Telangana painted that like the type of flowers. Previously, we are discussed Sanganonipalli at Magunavar district sites or Medak district Warangal district sites. No bone. There is a Ramachandrapuram of Khammam district. The sites are enlightened that flower paintings. So here the paints are seems to be animals and human beings, and the what is the colors, and as well as that flowers. So here the people were using like that. So this is the our prehistoric ancient